Now at 6:45, a cancer diagnosis can come with fear, anger, or sadness, and lots of questions. What's next? Will I be okay? What treatment? And will I lose my hair? Well, there's now a 50% chance of saving 50% of your hair through what's called cold cap therapy. It's a non-invasive technique of scalp cooling. Patients say minimizes hair loss and maximizes control over cancer. Kim Mack is a two-time breast cancer survivor. There's a family history.
I had to have 2 other surgeries on the left breast, so I now have lymphedema in the left breast. So that was one of the things I was really concerned about.
She was also concerned about chemo and losing her hair.
I was bald once before, it just wasn't my thing.
Ohio Health's nurse navigators told her about new technology called cold capping. It's a therapy taken during infusions that freezes hair follicles so the chemotherapy agent doesn't get into them.
During the first 10 minutes of the first few caps, it feels like an ice cream headache.
And with good reason, the scalp must get cold, negative 30 degrees Celsius or minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Bethany Golden is president of Over My Head Boutique at the Ohio Health Bing Cancer Center. It's a specialty store for those going through chemotherapy and other cancer treatments. When you started Over My Head, did you think we'd get to a point where this would be possible?
I did not at all. In fact, when Ohio Health first came to me to suggest we look into this, I was the skeptic.
She's now a cold cap champion and teacher. Golden says it's a carefully choreographed process that works best for patients who are highly motivated and have good support to do the actual capping.
Once the chemotherapy itself starts, it's changing a cap every 25 minutes. The entire chemo session. And then depending on the actual regimen of drugs, it is between 3 and 7 hours.
We were skeptical, probably, because we had never really heard too much about it.
The Mack family learned and made it something of a family affair. Kim's husband, Steve, and their older daughter, Lauren, taking charge.
We were worried sick that, she's going to wind up with a bald spot in the back of her head, and it's going to be my fault that she did it. So, fortunately, nope, it all stayed in there.
A win, this survivor says, is not just about saving her hair.
You get control. You had something over that chemo or that stupid cancer that you won. I win.
They are a great family. Sense of humor.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
love
was
that.
funny. Yeah, really funny.
This treatment is approved for solid tumors. It's not often covered by insurance, so you are going to want to research options for help. In fact, the Ohio Health Foundation and some donors have contributed over $250,000, which has really helped more than 100 patients be able to have that particular therapy. And the cold cap, it's from Penguin Cold Caps, and it's really gets on your head. It's really tight. But we've shown you another breast cancer survivor who used it, and your hair comes back. They said a little thicker. It's not the same, but it's it's the option of just having your hair.
And it's good to see stuff like this, new technology, because maybe people that wouldn't want to go through treatment because of the fear of losing their hair, there is an option for them at the end of the road there. So good stuff there.